we are excited to be able to share with you some training tips. Today we're going to talk about bathing a dog. Whether you are bathing your dog at home, whether you are coming to a self-serve dog wash like we are today, all of these tips will apply, and hopefully this will help you get your dog clean for the new year. First tip of the day is you've got to have high value food. So you might be wondering why I have a jar of peanut butter. So one of the things that really helps is to help get the dog a little bit more distracted, give them something enjoyable to focus on. So we're gonna take our peanut butter here for Miss Tilly. We're just gonna smear this across the tub here, give her something to start focusing on and thinking about. And then that way, I can actually wash her without her wiggling all over the place. As we get started, make sure that you know the temperature of your water. A lot of times the water is too hot, too cold. We want it to be enjoyable for the dog. Also, the dog's probably gonna lick it. When you're at home, if your dog is really apprehensive about the tub, one thing you can do is actually run a couple inches of water into the tub before you get started, so that you actually put your dog right into the water. Just the sound of the water, that intensity of it coming out of the faucet is sometimes a little overwhelming for a dog. So just put a couple inches in the bottom of the tub and then use that to start washing. As we get started, if you have a hose like this, you can use that. That actually works really well. Sometimes that's overwhelming for the dog. You want to take this slow. This is where you're going to want to have maybe bits of cheese or treats available. Tilly still is going to town over here on the peanut butter, which is great. But along the way, remember to give the dog some positive reinforcement for enjoyment and being a little bit more calm. Just go slow as you are introducing the water. You also could have a cup. If you're at home, you could use the water from the tub or out of the faucet to be able to dump on the dog. So we'll go ahead and get her really wet here. Wet, then we can go ahead and apply some of the shampoo. There are a wide variety of shampoos out on the market. Look for one that doesn't have a lot of parabens, a lot of preservatives. Also look for one that maybe is like a de-shedding component. A lot of dogs, as you're bathing them, will shed a lot of that excess hair, so that's a really nice type of shampoo to have. So we'll go ahead, we want to make sure that we're scrubbing all the way down, get their feet, rub your hands through their toenails, make sure we're getting all of that area clean. Make sure you get underneath, especially now where it's so wet outside, it's muddy. We want to make sure that we're getting them all nice and scrubbed up. Up, we've got her rinsed out. Now I want to talk about washing your dog's face. Obviously with this hose, I am not going to squirt her right in the face. You can use your hands to be able to start to wipe her down a little bit. Be really careful when you are applying soap in this area. I usually don't do a lot of soap near their eyes and their face. I just want to make sure that they're washed off. Also, be really careful with their ears. We don't want a ton of water getting inside their ears. You can take cotton balls, you can wipe those out at another time. When you're done and when we get into the drying process, we'll make sure that we get their ears really dried out, especially dogs with these floppier, longer ears. That closes off and there isn't great air circulation getting into that space. So we want to make sure that we get that dried out so we don't cause any ear infections. All right, Tilly's all clean. It's time to get that sweet little face dried off now. So, if you come to a self-wash, one of the reasons I love this is because all of this is just here for you. I don't have the mess to clean up when I'm done. I just leave it here and go home. Yeah, it does cost a few dollars. I think our wash today will probably be about $12 or $15. Totally worth it for me. I don't like the mess in my house. I can just leave it here. They also provide the towels. They provide the soap. They have these tie backs where you can poke your dog in. So the convenience of being at home is great, and I do that also when I'm in a pinch. But if I am planning to wash my dog, I definitely love to come to a self-wash place so that I don't have to provide any of the supplies myself. You can bring your own shampoo in if you have something specific that you like. As you start getting into some of these new experiences with your dog, we hope that this is helpful. And also, if you ever have any questions about bathing your dog, brushing your dog's teeth, whatever that may be, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help you. Also, with these new segments, if you have ideas or things that would be useful for you, please comment below and allow us to be able to create a segment that would be beneficial to you. Have a great day.